testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die.
I'll be honest, it's not bad musically. I just find him so irritating.
Make America great again.
Yeah, I like that he's not. Here's the thing is that
come on, stop with it. He's not afraid to.
No, I like that he's okay, comfortable saying he likes Trump, and I don't care why he does it. I just like that he does
promo. It's not like he's comfortable saying it. He's just trying to get people. He was silent until 2 weeks before his album came out.
Maybe, yeah, and he's also met with them. Like, I don't mind. I still like the fact that he says these things that are going to annoy people. That I like.
So you just like the annoying part?
No, I think musically he's good. I find him to be a douche most of the time, but I do like that he's sticking up for that woman, like that he kind of like. Even if he's just trolling to get attention, maybe he is.
Well, of course he is.
Maybe he's. But he's a guy with a lot of money. Kanye. A lot of those guys do like Trump because of the way he is with their money.
It is funny to watch the guy go from George Bush doesn't care about black people to I love Donald Trump.
Good
Welcome,
point.
Mark and Sam. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, I don't know much of it. I don't know my P. Diddy stuff.
Do you ever hear every breath you take?
Oh, yeah, Sting.
No, the other version.
The real version.
Yeah, the Diddy did.
Puff Daddy and the Bad Boy Family.
Oh,
Dude,
that's a cool name.
Jim, before I came on, I was looking at your road schedule is so inspiring until I see Side Splitters in Tampa.
I know.
Yeah.
I like that club a lot. Let's be honest, some of them just pay good. But it's actually a small, excellent room.
Oh, it is an awesome room. Bobby Jewell, the owner, he's like an 80s owner.
He's a maniac.
Character.
He has got a character,
yes.
got a tall crown. I heard he cost them like $40,000 a year in liquor himself.
That's not
It's like
surprising.
you almost miss guys like that.
Yeah.
Who are such a throwback. And he still kind of will just. I had this guy Raul Sanchez, this comic featuring for me last time I was there, and he's super funny. He's like illegal immigrant, PTSD, served in Iraq. He's had a crazy fucking life, and he's Mexican, and Bobby keeps calling him a Native American. He keeps calling him.
He walks in, he's like, hey, red blood.
Well, it's just like I'm dying. It's so fucked up. He's like, which tribe are you in, Raul? And then Raul says back to him, airborne infantry. How about you? and Bobby just takes a sip of his liquor and he goes, well played.
Bobby's also always got like she's a hot chick, but she also looks like she was run over. You know what I mean? Like she's hot, but still something's off. You know what I mean? Like a fist fight or something.
That's how he got her.
Yeah, probably. He won her in a gambling match.
Yeah, but he's an old school guy, and I love that club. I really do. Like, there's some clubs you do. Like,
it is a good club.
The DC Improv's a great club.
Yeah.
In Denver, I do the Comedy Works. There's certain gigs that are. I love the Stress Factory in Jersey.
Oh, yeah, that can get rowdy.
It can, yeah, it can. But Friday Late Show is a bit of a bitch.
Oof, yeah.
Mark came in and you said you were having a thing with another comedian. You don't have to say his name, but what happened?
It's a long story, but
What
boy.
is his name?
I guarantee. Hold on, I guarantee you, I know what it was about. I'm just gonna write it down.
All right.
Pussy, he wrote.
Yeah.
No.
Fighting
That's how I
over the
signed my name.
puss.
Hey, I like pussy. Guy who's too defensive about his sexuality. I like pussy.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
I like to kiss it.
Oh, okay,
The guy
understood.
who comes in, he goes, I got laid last night. Let me tell you about it. You're like, all right.
Did ya?
was
Or
my
people who
first
describe
10 years.
pussy in a way that's not real, like, her pussy was gold. Shut up. Was it? Fool.
It was ice cold and bone dry. All right, so I was doing I had 3 sets that last night, and
Ooh,
it was
working on a Conan?
oh yeah, it was all working out. It was all locking in. I had the Cellar, then Gotham, then Stand Up New York, and it was all locking in. I get to Gotham, they're like, Gaffigan dropped in, and now Seinfeld's on.
Hey, at least he said he loves me.
So I'm like, this guy, Jesus Christ. So he does 45.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I just got to go. I'm telling the booker guy, I'm like, I just got to run. I got to make my other spot. He's like, no one else is here. We need you to go on. So I figure, like, all right, I got to do checks.
At Gotham?
Yeah.
That happened to me at Gotham 2 nights ago.
Yeah, so no one
People,
else is
who
there.
doesn't show up?
Well, I think people go, Seinfeld's there. I'm not even going to go. What's the point? He'll just close it out.
But he doesn't do that much time, does he?
He probably did 40, but then Gaffigan did time. Then another comic went on earlier.
Wow.
So it was a whole thing. And I was like, geez, but I got to go. He's like, can you just text stand up? We need you here. No one else is here. And somebody's got to, do checks. So I figure, all right, somebody's got to close this thing out, whatever. So I go, all right. And he's like, just do 10, do whatever you want, And I go on and they hate me. They're all going to the bathroom. They're like, who's this guy? He's not famous. It was a tough spot. And I get the light, and I go, well, I'm the last guy. Whatever. I'm just gonna do my extra time. I missed my other spot. I'm just gonna do some extra time. I'll do like instead of 15, I'll do 16 or 17. And now they're flashing me with the light like crazy. Like, what are you doing? And I get off. And they're like, what was that? I was like, wow, I thought I was closing it out, you know? And they're like, no, there's more show.
Oh,
so
my
apparently
gosh.
there's other comics waiting.
Oh,
So
you didn't know.
You pulled a Brendan Burns.
Oh, Jesus.
I heard about that.
did
He knew
well.
Patrice.
I did well, he said.
I didn't tell a story.
So,
But, you know,
okay, so you
the
did
girl's
an
name.
extra 5 or an extra 2 minutes
I
not
probably
knowing?
did maybe 2-3 minutes extra,
All
too,
right.
because I was like, well, I missed my other spot. They don't care. And he was super apologetic, like, just go up. We need you. No one else was there. So I
Right.
just assumed it was just me.
You assumed you were the last comedian. I
Yes.
understand, yeah.
And then I got off, and the guy was like, what the fuck?
I hate
you're
that
fucking
though.
me
You're
up.
doing them a favor.
Well, not the comic, though. The comic I'm
Right.
saying was pissed. I
So
got
the-
off, and he was like, gee,
Yeah.
you're a fucking asshole. And I'm like, I thought I was loud. I didn't know you were here. Also, if I thought I fucked you, I wouldn't just walk up and be like, hey, what's up, buddy? And he was like, what the fuck, asshole? So he was freaking out on me, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought I was last. He's like, you knew what you were doing. I'm like, no, I really didn't.
You knew.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just walk up to you and been like, oh, shit, that guy's here. I would have slinked out in the back. But it was a whole thing, and he flipped.
Oh, he
Damn.
did.
Yeah, so I'm going to write him a letter or something.
Don't write him a letter. What is it, 1850?
I'll sing him a song.
This guy
Yeah.
got mad at me once because I made fun of him. He's a really good dude, but I made fun of him for drinking Bailey's Irish Cream on the rocks.
should have.
Yeah, I was like, all right, nice drink, and he said something like, "I'll still kick your ass." I'm like, yeah, but that has nothing to do with what you're
Exactly.
drinking. Of course you kick.
Exactly.
My
You'll
ass.
take off your charm bracelet and punch me. Nana. Yeah, I know who you mean. Oh, I thought it was an argument about race. He gets into it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that with him.
Oh, I have at this cellar. Yeah, he's
Oh,
great.
really?
I love him, yeah. But it was about that spot thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys get, there are comics that just fucking go over every time.
Every
And I'm
time.
not saying you're one of them, but
No.
there are guys that do it, and you're like, all right, great.
He does it sometimes.
Apparently, yeah.
He does do it.
I've done
most-
it once.
Most comedians are not that flagrant. Like, if you came over and goes, I really didn't realize you were here, I would have accepted the fact that you meant that.
Well,
Yeah.
remember the time what's his name went over on you? Can
Yes.
we tell that? or
Yeah,
no?
who went over on you? Mark, get to it.
The tables have turned. Yeah, so this guy went really long, and it was like fucking 1:30 in the morning, and
Who
it was
was it?
7 spots. Chappelle, yeah. And so then I went on after him, and I was like, what the hell was that? Jeez. And it was working. And I remember Godfrey was the host, and he was laughing like, you're going to die. Like, I didn't realize this guy was so angry, the guy was making fun of. And Godfrey was watching like, oh, he's going to kill you. But I thought I was just kidding. I thought I was just making him laugh, but he was laughing at the fact that I was going to get beat up.
Did you get beat up?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
fucking
awesome.
threw him.
Oh, the
Yeah.
charade story, yes.
Yay!
I've heard
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Sherrod beat you up
Yeah.
because you were making fun of him?
Well, it wasn't a beat up. It was just it was a rough him up.
I heard
Yeah.
that. I heard that a long time ago.
Who got the best of whom physically?
Probably the waitress got me pretty good. No, it wasn't that bad. It was fun. We're cool now, and everybody loves everybody.
Did he
and,
punch you in your face?
No. Well, nothing like
Stomach?
that. No.
Shove?
It was more of a manhandle.
I see. I see.
Or person handle.
Thank you, Mark.
Sherrod is a fucking maniac. Like, I know there's some people that don't like Sherrod. I've seen him going after a guy. There was some.
Who doesn't like Sherrod?
I
just
like him.
certain fans don't
Oh,
like him.
oh,
Like,
okay.
but he's a fucking animal. Like I saw him.
Oh, he's
get
so
ready-
strong,
He
dude.
is a
By the way,
giant
you know-
fisted man.
You know he manhandled Mark.
Of course he did.
I go, who doesn't like Sherrod? As in, like, I thought everybody liked him.
I'm a big fan.
And Mark goes, I like Sherrod.
Buy his album.
But there was some guy in the cellar.
Hashtag race wars.
Yeah.
The guy was being, I don't know what started. I came down the steps. It was in the hallway. And something was going on. And the guy, I don't know if he dropped the fucking N-bomb. He said something.
Uh-oh.
But
Whoa.
Sherrod went after him. And this was a really big dude. But it was genuine. It wasn't for play,
Wow.
for show. He really wanted to get into a physical altercation with the guy.
Altercations don't scare Sherrod?
No, man. He's one of those. There are guys like that who are very comfortable.
He's tough.
They're not
must
even
have
they're
been-
not bullies. There are guys who are very, very comfortable. I think being in a physical confrontation if they
Yeah.
have to.
That
I'm
must
not
have
one of
been-
those guys.
I was at the comic strip one night, and we were just drinking in the bar, and we see one of the guys. He got into it with someone there, and the guy just comes out covered in blood. And we were like, what the fuck happened? He was like, he pissed off Sherrod.
Wow.
That was the whole thing.
That must have been so much fun for Godfrey, though, to sit there and be like, he's going to
loved
kill
it.
you, and you didn't even know it was happening, so you just kept laying it on thicker.
Yes.
And Godfrey's like, what's this guy doing? This is the greatest thing ever.
I was like, I'm killing with Godfrey. Godfrey
Right.
loves me. Look how
Right.
funny I am. And he was just like, you're going to die, motherfucker.
And then it came down to fisticuffs.
Yeah, Godfrey's another maniac. Like he's got an Artie Fuqua. Not since the accident. Like I think he's mellowed a lot, and
Yeah, I mean,
But
40
our-
million will do that to you.
it sure
Yeah.
will. Fucking yeah, he's wearing Armani suits. He's driving a Benz. At least he spent responsibly.
He got tuned up by a few transgenders at that McDonald's.
Oh, he did?
Oh, is that who?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
That was a while
They
ago.
won't give him his money back?
How much did he have to pay for that?
Like, do you know Jim Norton? He knows his money. But yeah, no, that's a. Can you imagine getting into that thing? That's a hell of a story.
They've yeah, I heard he's gotten into it around the corner from the cellar a few times. There's just guys that get maybe they drink and they get, but the later it gets, I don't know.
You've
Yeah.
never been in a fight like that.
Nah, man,
I mean,
I'm a fucking
yeah.
older man.
Right.
I'm a.
That's a
I don't
dangerous
wanna
McDonald's, though.
Yeah, it is.
The one
for
around
where
the
it's
corner?
located, for being in the West Village,
Fight. It's on
it
West
gets
3rd and
yeah,
6th.
Yeah.
It gets shady.
It
That's
does,
the
right?
one that's right by the Village Underground there,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one with that famous video. You could probably pull it up there, T-Dog, about the woman come behind the counter with a big metal, pipe.
Is that there?
That was there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a classic video. Your way.
That's Burger King.
Yeah,
Ah,
that is
shit.
crazy. McDonald's says I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
What's your way?
Burger King.
Okay.
Yeah, have it your way at Burger King? Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, hold the whatever.
Don't
Special
forget
orders
us.
don't upset us.
Upset us.
Is that
All
how
we
it
ask
go?
is that you let us serve it your way.
Why would they have lettuce twice?
Let us and lettuce.
There it is.
Wow.
Rolled Rayon Macintosh.
That's the McDonald's, huh?
Ass whooping. That's the one, baby.
$50 bill.
Oh, shit. This is actually a different video than the one I saw.
But it's still the same incident?
Pretty much. Well, there's just so many over here. Yeah, this is different.
Oh, wow.
The one I saw is black and white footage, and the guy's back there over the counter with a pipe.
Who beat up who?
Whom?
It's good.
It sucks enough to work at McDonald's, but they have to fight.
I know.
Too.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Same with bodega guys. They gotta
Yeah.
kick ass and pull guns.
I love seeing a McDonald's employee snap on somebody who's rude though, because that really is
yeah.
a shit job.
Just a day of having to deal with everybody. And finally, the wrong person says the wrong thing.
Well, I love when the wrong person when they get out of line to a certain degree and they try to get physical, and then the person pulls out a fucking pot and bashes their brains in with it.
Yeah.
This
This is going to be a quick one.
Wouldn't you be scared? I would be scared to hit somebody with a piece of metal, but there are some people where if you push them to that point and they pick up metal, they're just going to beat your fucking brains in.
I know.
I think you got to go blackout rage, right?
I
like
think
it's
so.
that fear of like knowing what the consequences are after I hit this person with a frying pan has to go away before you hit them with the frying pan.
I drop
Right.
elbows. I'm like,
oh shit. That's
There's
cool,
some people
man.
that go like Nicolas Cage in Con Air though, and you go to that blackout, and then your life is over.
Oh yeah,
Right.
you're done. I wish
it's
I
cool for a minute when you kill the guy.
right.
Right.
Then right after
and then that's
that,
it.
I like him better as Cast or Troy.
Ooh, put the
Face.
bunny.
Off.
Oh yeah. Didn't he fuck his wife in that? Didn't he fuck Travolta's wife as Travolta?
Yeah,
That's right.
That's exciting.
And then, but she didn't. She knew it wasn't him because he didn't do the thing where it touches the face, which is
Oh,
a
yeah.
really romantic quality.
Mark
Yeah.
loves
not a Hollywood writer thing.
Mark loves weird cuckold stuff.
Yes, he does.
He always comes in with some weird cuckold stuff,
What?
or like
That's right.
You
I
sure
never
that's
knew
me?
this about you.
yeah, like last time he came in, it was like maybe I guess it's not technically cuckold. It's like the girl who was giving the blowjob and then realized like she'd made a mistake because she was engaged and her facial expression changed.
Oh yeah, that was
Or how
exciting.
You
turned
like that
on,
one, yeah.
How turned on you got when Mr. Carlson was molesting Dudley and made Arnold watch.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So hot.
I remember when you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
In
good.
his defense, that was kind of hot though.
It really was.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was sexy stuff.
Well,
So watch the cartoons, Dudley.
How good a job did they do at that facial surgery and face off? I mean, that
Perfect.
doctor nailed it.
I mean,
It was
dead
perfect.
on. It's
There was
incredible.
a little scar.
Yeah, and it healed quickly. There was no rejection drugs.
That guy was good.
I can't believe they could do that. Yeah, the whole. But they did the whole body, right? If there was sex involved.
That's true.
Yes, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the
She's
dick
like,
would
this
be
is
different.
definitely my husband's dick.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
tell from his face.
Right. But it was just something was a little off. They always say that.
Gina Gershon, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's still hot.
Yes, she is.
Very hot.
What was the last thing she was? She was just in something not too long ago.
She was in Curb.
Uh huh.
She was in Crashing.
Maybe that's where I
She
saw
was
her.
in Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
still
old is she?
very
she's
hot.
in her- she's 55.
Wow.
I thought she was.
But Mark and I like older women anyway.
Oh,
You
big
do?
fan
Oh,
of an
yeah.
old
Love.
leathery bitch.
Oh, you do, huh?
Oh, really? You don't like them old?
Not even as friends.
Really?
No.
You like young. I'm the opposite. I like older. I can't deal with young.
No, I mean not. You know, like
Well, what do you like him, Jim? Like 10 years younger than you?
I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah.
That'd be closer to accurate. No, I want someone. 30 is fine. 30 is a good age. 28
so
to 30 is a great.
Wait,
I've dated younger, and I would.
20 is more the number.
I would date 20. I would date 22.
No, 20 years younger than you.
Oh yeah, I would
20
date,
to 30 years younger than you.
But 30 years old is a perfect age. 28 because they're fucking. They got some maturity, but they're still like not desperate for a baby.
Right.
Wow,
right,
that's
right.
true.
Yeah, but like at 45, they've kind of like, that's it.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just that.
Sure.
I'm not desperate
Well
for It's
said.
not happening.
Yeah.
God
Yes.
bless her.
But
Okay,
there's a
you're not
lot-
interested in the
No,
stories.
with that dresser drawer womb. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
So when you
like
guys
it.
say older, do you mean post-menopause?
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
fine.
down.
45, 50, 21, 80.
I
Right.
I like the variety, but you would fuck like a 55-year-old woman if she was hot.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
Many times. I lost my virginity to like a 50-year-old.
I'm 49. I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, that's in my wheelhouse now, which is humiliating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally a peer.
Yeah. 50 years old is age appropriate for me.
I'm down. If they're hot too, I'm in. I love it.
Well, it's a humbleness. They're old, they're a little crinkly, they're crackly, they're going to die soon, they can't have kids. They're
A hint of defeat is good.
yes.
I think.
Right.
They're like guys in a way. Like they get, you don't want to touch me? I get it. It's fun. It's humble.
I mean,
Yeah.
she is very attractive.
Look at that
She's
big
incredible.
mouth bass.
Yeah.
Very wide and boosh.
The glasses, that is a hot look there too.
But what, because they're over like the game at that point? They're not used to the.
Yeah, there's no bullshit. I feel like there's like young girls put you through bullshit.
Yes.
There's like all these tests you got to pass and these games you got to
Because
play.
they have so many options,
Exactly.
right?
Sure.
They're like
and they don't know
guys,
what
just
they
wanna
want.
fuck. Right, right.
And they also have to convince themselves that you've earned fucking them so they don't feel like pigs. Someone who's 51 is like, yeah, I'd love some lasagna. Come eat my asshole. They don't
Right.
care. They don't need to
Right.
pretend.
Yes. And they want it. They're horny as us.
Yeah, they are. Because they understand mortality. Some of the guys that fucked are dead. They're
Yes.
probably
Yes.
divorced. Their kids are grown.
I like that. They understand mortality. It's like, I got to fuck before I die.
Yeah, they
Like,
really do.
I
only
got to
got-
fuck some more.
Only got 30 years left.
Yeah, they do understand that sooner or later this is going to run out.
I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. I got to do some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they appreciate it. And they're like, you're so young and you're fucking me. I can't believe it.
They really do.
You think so, Troy?
Oh yeah, yeah. Older women are good for that.
You'd fuck an older woman?
I mean, I have.
How
The-
old?
old?
Oh man, there was when I was going crazy on Tinder, I was just trying to do crazy shit, and there was some lady who had pictures of like her kids and her grandkids on Tinder.
Grandkids.
Yeah,
You fucked your grandma.
yeah. She was
Cool.
probably 60.
Woo!
Nice. Hell yeah.
But it was
We have a winner.
It was in L.A. and she was pretty sexy for a 60-year-old. But there was a time where you're looking at her like, oh my god, this is like she's like my mother.
Wow. Did
That
you,
was
Yeah.
weird.
did you have a chair in the shower? That's when you know it's old school.
And
Did
then
she give you a Werther's original after you fucked her?
Some hard candy.
Yeah, if you ate her pussy, she gave you a lemon drop to get the taste out of your mouth.
and then I hooked up with an older lady once who lost her menopause patch in my bed.
Oh,
What?
God.
What's a
Oh.
menopause patch?
Something to help regulate her hormones because she's going through menopause.
She's trying to quit.
I was pretty disgusted by that.
Why?
Oh, weird.
I don't know. It just something about it. Just it.
This
It
one-
just said, yep, she is this old.
Yeah, it's reality coming and crashing down.
By the way,
yeah,
toughest Cub Scout patch to get.
Menopause.
Yeah.
patch.
it's just not
All right.
sexy though.
You got to work at that one.
Yeah,
don't,
no, the menopause patch itself is not that sexy.
No.
No.
But it does remind you of what I just did. Like that's kind of a cool thing
Yeah.
in the specific perspective.
Oh yeah. And then I made this old lady squirt, and she just lost her
Whoa,
mind.
I can't
How
believe she
old?
had the-
She's
the
like, I've never
moisture.
done that
What's
ever.
the oldest
she wet
squirter?
the bed.
Well, no, she was like the girl from the woman from L.A. She was probably like
She's
pushing
60-year-old squirt.
Probably 58.
You think she had
59,
lost control of her
Of course
faculties?
she did. Of course she did. That wasn't. What do you think? That was sexual
I
squirting?
like these at faculties too, Dr. Roberts.
Yeah. Didn't
Squirter.
didn't
I was with a squirter once, and she was chugging. Have you ever had this? They're chugging water before. She's like, I have to hydrate.
No.
That's piss. And what do you do?
It's
I
not
like a
piss.
squirter.
If you
I
have to
love a
chug
squirter.
water before you squirt,
I've had
that's
two.
piss.
It's like the
No.
Olympics.
Yeah. Because what happens when you drink a bunch of water? Do you squirt it out or do you piss?
Well, I piss, but I don't have a vagina.
Oh.
Aha.
Yeah, but maybe
Never
but
won
any
an
liquid
argument.
leaving you're losing fluids. You got to
Right.
drink water.
hydrate.
Same with sweat.
Yeah.
It's not piss coming out of your forehead.
That's true.
I mean, it's on Jim's forehead.
Why would I waste it?
Was it clean squirt water?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Or was it like Flint, Michigan?
no,
Families were dying.
I know how to do it. So
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What do you
Pardon
mean? What do you
me.
mean?
Yeah.
What's that?
He knows how to
you
get a
could-
girl to squirt.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can,
me
you
too,
can
out
hit
of
a
her
certain-
eyes.
Yeah.
I'm more familiar with the Hershey. So wait, what's the trick? Teach us. Oh, squirter one.
It's
Can you do it on Nico?
It doesn't. I mean, on his man pussy. It's a.
What a great way to refer to your asshole. Get back there and lick my man pussy toots.
Is it like you got to go 2 fingers up and then pull in?
It's. There's a lot. There's like a lot involved. It's in and up, and then you have to sort of just monitor what she's doing and how she's reacting to it. If she tenses up,
You can't be
tell
a
her to
selfish
relax.
lover.
This is like Nintendo cheat codes for adults.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
A, B, B, up, left.
Oh shit! It's 3 B's. You got to go back to the beginning.
You gotta be
Yeah.
like Duvall and the Great Santini. Come on, you gonna squirt? You gonna squirt? Come on, sports fans.
I don't know. I can't monitor a woman's feelings. It's too much work.
Yeah.
I've had 2 squirters in my life. One when I was like 20 or 21, I would only eat her pussy, and she would squirt on my chin. I've never made a girl squirt from fucking her, only from going down on her. And it was 2 different women or 3 different women in my life, and that's it.
Wow.
It's very rare.
I've had that once with the eat out.
It's hot because you're going,
hot.
you're licking her pussy, and you're like,
Yes.
and it's on. It coats your chin, and there would be a spot like the size of a manhole cover on the bed. It was amazing what this girl
know.
could do.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Loved it.
exciting.
It's not the first girl you've been with that's been able to leave fluid on your chin.
No, there's been a lot of them, but this actually was the first.
Or
There's been many after.
I see.
First manhole.
Oh, come on now.
All right.
You're not wrong. But I missed that, man. I thought that I took for granted I was a young guy. I'm like, that's probably pretty common.
You got to learn how to do it like Troy.
I don't. Patrice could do it too with his big dumb long. He had fucking 8-inch fingers. I have small hands.
True. Hall fingers.
I don't know.
It's
Troy, I like
really-
your encouragement.
It's really not. It's not hard.
Do they like it, or is it just a show, really?
Girls, they freak out.
Oh, okay.
They do.
Yeah, just because a lot of times they don't even know they can do it.
Right.
So you with your fingers can make him squirt.
Yeah,
Do you talk to him?
a little bit. Yeah, of course.
Make
yeah.
a wee wee. Make a wee wee.
Yeah.
Say something really unsexy.
Tinkle for daddy.
Yeah, tinkle on daddy's wrist.
in the Rolling Stones documentary, they said that the seats were all wet, during those first couple of years of concerts, because it was so pent up. London, you were all the repressed women. They said the seats would be wet during the concerts.
Yeah, it's probably
What a
'cause it was
great job
fucking
that is
hot.
to clean up those chairs.
I know.
You think it was
I
just
know.
bottom sweat?
Just sweat. Just sweat.
Just ass sweat.
And their tears, the girls crying. I watched Stones footage from, it was them doing Under My Thumb. It was a really chilling version of it. It was great. From Top of the Pops, one of those shows in 1965. And you're watching these girls, Mick is 20, and these girls are screaming and crying. And it was crazy to see that. It's like a Bieber reaction, but you know that all of those women, 1965, it's 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're 65
You know
and
what's funny
70
too?
Right.
Is that
women.
song is so. It's like such an upbeat song, Under My Thumb, but it's about fucking just owning this girl in the relationship, right?
Yeah, well, it's about her turning the tables on some
Yeah.
girl. Yeah,
Mm.
it's
But they're dancing to it. That's how good they were.
Right, right.
That's like rap from the 60s.
Yeah, totally.
No, it might be Top of the Pops. Sorry, it's 1965, I think.
Also,
That might be it right there. Yeah.
brown skin girl, all that shit. Brown sugar, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Brown skin girl was Van
How
Morrison.
can we taste so good?
Right.
Yeah, just the girls.
There's brown eyed girl.
Thank you.
That's Van Morrison.
It was
yeah.
originally brown skin.
Was it?
They changed it for the radio.
It is weird to
Huh.
watch the women just when they show close-ups of the girls screaming. I wonder how many of those women are dead.
Is that now the
Mick
way?
is still fucking girls that age. That's the beauty of Mick
Yeah.
Jagger.
Yeah, he is.
He never got tired of. He just had a kid.
This is what it's like for your shows, though.
How annoying is he? Yeah, but they're crying for other reasons, like
Oh.
this, when they realize how much they've spent on their ticket. I just did my closing bit. But yeah, he just had a baby with some girl. You know how much his fucking family must hate the fact that he's still dumping out kids?
I know.
Oh my
Like
god.
that's another fucking person to split the Jagger fortune
know.
with.
Yeah.
But he'll never run out of money.
No, I mean the Stones have enough, but
It'll be tough once it starts getting split up amongst the kids. It's not going to go
Yeah, man.
How many
generationally
kids
down
does he
that
have?
far.
5 or 6, maybe more.
Oh,
Ah,
they're fine.
He's less than the average NFL player.
I know. How many does he have? Wait,
That's-
Georgia May is fucking gorgeous. His daughters are cute. Can we see how many kids these guys got? Quite a few.
8.
Oh, it is 8?
Yeah.
8. It's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's probably 70 million each, though. I mean, he's probably,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
probably
not,
about
I'm not
500
crying
million.
over that.
Yeah, but I mean, when you got 90 million coming and you lose 20 million because Pops couldn't fucking pull out.
Ah,
Right.
shit.
God damn, will you stop coming?
Who's the wife banging that old wrinkled turd?
Who's the wife? Any woman who he would fuck. She's from Lincoln Center. She's cute. She's a dancer, I think, from Lincoln Center.
Uh-huh.
How old is she?
28.
That's
30.
but how do you have a when you're in your 70s and you've lived that life? How do you possibly have a conversation with someone that
You
age?
can. It's like what do you talk about someone that's 6? Like I know what you mean, but it's like whatever you want to talk about, you just talk about it.
Yeah.
I've talked to 25-year-olds that were fascinating, and 50-year-olds that were duds.
Yeah, that's true.
a
They're
good
all
point.
boring
Vice versa.
people.
Sure.
That's a fair point.
I've been out with women in their 40s that sucked.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock just had a baby.
I
Oh,
know.
wow.
I congratulated my friend.
I know. I saw that. It was so fucking lame.
Why?
You went on Twitter and you're like, "Congrats!" Like,
Because I heard about it, and I was. What,
did he tweet you back?
Yes.
Oh,
Did you write, oh, I heard you had a pebble. Huh? Huh?
I didn't think of that.
Sorry.
Sammy shouldn't have done that.
Should let me have that one.
I don't know.
No, but what's wrong with me and the two friends tweeting each other?
You and DJ?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you go to Twitter, a couple of friends. Because congratulations was how I felt when I heard it. I don't have any kids. I don't have a frame of reference. I didn't have anything deep to say. I was just
Right.
happy for him. He seemed happy. He put out a nice Instagram.
It's his third daughter.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow. I always wonder, because Jim Morrison was impotent.
I've heard that. It's probably the drugs.
Yeah. But I always wonder, you hear about these stallion men, these sex gods, and then what's the real deal? What are they really hiding? It's overcompensation.
Well,
Not The Rock.
Not The Rock, because I'm guessing he's doing, he's so big. I don't know if he's on TRT or anything, but I would hope he is. And, if he's not, he should be, because,
That's
you lifted that many weights, why not?
Right.
Take
But-
something.
he's impregnated 2 women, I believe.
Oh, that's not bad. But
Yeah.
then you hear about like David Spade, and I bet he's amazing in the bedroom. Like
Why?
everybody said, Spade has the hottest girls of all time.
Yeah.
Because he's funny. He's not a bad-looking guy, and he's funny.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, he showed up to Schumer's wedding, and he walked in. He's about 4'8", and he's got a blonde mullet and weird, cheesy facial hair. And every girl was like, "There's David Spade." And he like walked in, worked the room, and left.
Well, he's probably also from there growing up too. They
Right.
watched all of his Tommy Boy and all these funny movies. So they're like, it's almost like Bob Saget. Bob Saget will swim in pussy for the next 22 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Because women growing up watching that show, and by the time they're 12 when they're watching him, then he meets them when they're 25. And they're like, oh my God, I have to eat his load,
Yeah.
or however they phrase it.
I think they would phrase it that way. That's a. I
You
watched.
rewatch some of those Full House things, man. They're so fucking bad and funny. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like I was just Mackie and I were just watching like as a gag, just like some of the like her friend gets in a car crash and he has to have like a conversation with
I
her.
didn't see that. Let's find it.
I think.
it's
I think
fun.
you and Joe Mackey just watch Full House,
I
and you're
do
like,
too.
"Oh, we're just doing this as a gag,
That,
right?"
Saved by the Bell,
it's
all
a
the shit,
gag.
man.
It's just a fun thing we
Sam
do.
goes, "This is ironic, right?" And Joe goes, "Yes, it is."
Wait, was that a list of David Spade chicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what a
crazy, wasn't
list.
It's
That's
like a real
insane.
who's who of pretty girls. I couldn't think.
That's good.
Joe Paterno.
Look at these gals. Oh my
wow.
God.
Maybe they're just girls he's been in movies with.
No.
No.
Who's that? Who's that girl on the top? She looks like Ozzy. No, the other one. Keep going high.
Jesus. Well, that's a
Naya
bad shot.
Rivera.
Bad
She's
photo.
she's in Glee. She was in Glee. She's like ridiculous hot.
Yeah.
I like
this
his Hannibal Lecter hat too. Good for David.
He looks like Carmen Sandiego.
Do
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
you
she's
remember that
incredible.
computer game?
Jesus.
Where in the world
Yeah.
is Carmen Sandiego? My mother bought that thinking it'd be good for the family.
Ah!
She had no idea what I was doing under Gateway. It took me 15 minutes to download a golden shower video back in those
Right.
old DOS prompt days.
Yeah.
Damn.
See the C prompt?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You went straight for the golden shower videos.
I never forget downloading a girl pissing
Oh,
and not
man.
knowing where it wound up.
Wow.
Well, you didn't get the preview or the thumbnail back then. You just had to fucking go by the description. Kazaa.
Yeah, the-
Chance it.
Right.
Dude, I didn't
The file
understand
name.
anything. This is before Kazaa.
Yeah.
Back Kazaa was on fucking. I had my laptop. This was before that. I don't even remember where I got it.
Yeah, I remember printing out naked pictures, and it would just ring. Each line would take a half hour.
Yeah.
Then I would just keep them in my pocket.
Dude, I used to use my dad's printer to print out porn and sell it in school when I was in like 6th grade.
Wow.
And I remember this teacher busted me, and he was like this old gay man who just was like a great guy. And he was like, I'll just tell the boys you were selling lingerie photos.
Oh,
He's a sweet man.
that's nice. Man, that's such an old tale.
Yeah.
That's like churning butter or something.
I know.
Yeah.
Selling porn pics.
Yeah, who would buy them?
Some kids with a few extra dollars on them.
I guess so, right?
Yeah, that generation, that would be a popular sale.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, okay, so you're still really young. I'm surprised that even that long ago.
I know.
There's a big business in my school. People would, because this was when high-speed internet was just kind of starting, and like a kid would find another kid, like a nerdy kid who had high-speed internet in his house, and he would kind of bully him to let him go over his house and download music, and you would pay him like $10 for a mix CD. And then he would go over to this other kid's house with the fast internet and download your mix CD and give it to you the next day. But that's all. I mean, it cost him nothing, just a
Right.
blank CD.
Mm.
And that was like a big business for them back then.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
People are such dickheads on Twitter.
No.
Yeah.
You think?
That's not on my Twitter.
Like, I did a joke about Stormy Daniels, about going, Trump putting her back to work or whatever. Just a stupid joke.
It was stupid.
But, she responded to it.
Oh, wow.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It was
What'd
fun.
you say?
She was okay. Yeah, she was fine. It was just a dumb, just a joke. 'Cause I read something that she was going back to porn, so I just did a joke about it. And then some guy, I said Trump is getting people back to work or something.
Here was the joke. It said, I hear Stormy Daniels is doing porn again. Say what you want about Donald Trump, but he gets people back to work.
It's a stupid joke. It's just
It's a good
that was
joke.
a
Twitter
it was
joke.
just a
Yeah.
Twitter joke.
I like it.
It was
It's
a story I
it's a
heard.
monologue joke right there.
Yeah,
It's
not
solid.
exactly. Not a major fucking. It was just a story I read.
Dumb people, right? Fuck these people.
And she wrote back.
And you can go on Jim's feed and see what she wrote back.
She
You don't have
wrote
to
back,
look there.
Nothing terrible. She wrote back. I never left it. I roll, and I wrote something to her, and it wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
Except I never left. I roll. Well, and then I just responded to her. But so some guy writes.
Why'd she write eye roll? There's
probably
emojis.
like, oh, you ass.
But there's
I
emojis
don't
with the
know.
eyes rolling in it. You don't have to write the words eye roll.
But it's amazing how many people, like one guy wrote, Trump gets people back to work, please. The only thing he's been getting back is his pocket has been money in his family business. Wake the F up. And it's like, why don't you just hang yourself?
I know.
People who analyze jokes deserve the death
Like,
penalty.
what a douche.
They really
know.
do.
How much time
Just
do you
fucking
have?
laugh or don't laugh. Why? I
Right.
even see it with Schumer's movie coming out. They're like, what this really says about female
Oh.
beauty, and they're like, just see the fucking movie or don't. Don't
Yes.
We don't need any more think pieces on comedy.
Right. Please stop. Kill yourself. It's all narcissism. This is how I feel.
But then, in
Shut
fact,
up.
people, if they taking it seriously, go, Trump's been lining his pockets. Shut up. Shut
right.
the fuck up.
Don't get mad
time.
because somebody threw the truth at you,
I
Jim.
know Letterman Sammy.
It's about time. It's about time somebody told you what it is. Your words, they count, man. They're harmful.
Yeah, that is true. Words
harmful.
Words do count.
Yeah.
They are the precursor to action.
That's right. That's what I've been trying to say.
I like the people that are like, why don't you dig a grave, you unfunny fuck? And you're like, Jesus. And they're like, what? I was kidding.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
It's hard to decipher through Twitter from a stranger.
Right.
But then when you say I was just kidding, they're like, well, it wasn't a good joke.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you knew I was kidding. Doesn't matter if it was a good joke.
That's so insensitive. Kill yourself. You don't see the irony?
Yeah, they really they get very upset.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But they're gonna see this. They're gonna push people away. Like Schumer's movie comes out, and they're like, "This is actually offensive to women," and it's like, well, you're just gonna piss her off again, or piss all of us off to where we just stop doing stuff.
Didn't she have a good opening weekend?
Yeah, dude.
I
She
think it
was
was
number
pretty
one
good.
comedy.
Yeah, she did pretty well. I mean, they thought it was not going to do well, and she's like 13 million the first day.
Joe List said it was good. I haven't seen it. I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
see
see
it
it this week, yeah.
Also, I heard the Krasinski movie was amazing.
What's that?
I want to see that, yeah.
Oh, everybody says it's so good.
Everyone's
The
raving.
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, $16
Yeah.
million the first weekend.
Oh,
That's
great.
not bad.
Look at Dave in shorts.
Oh, my God.
That's hilarious.
Dave is like a mafia don. You don't expect to see him in shorts.
Right. I saw him in the daylight once. It was terrifying. By the way, I just did Moon Tower. They had a ping pong contest. Judah Friedlander is so good at ping pong.
I heard.
It's like an Asian.
He's a
it was
world
like
champion.
It was like Forrest Gump.
Was he really?
I've heard this.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like
he's
first
the
of all, he
champion.
walked out and it was like real ping. It was like a real ping pong thing, and all these people knew him. Like, hey, Judah! Like he knew all the pros. He's in the scene.
I'll kill him at ping pong.
No,
You have no
unbelievable.
idea, dude.
He's 10 feet behind the table. Just he had a bag of newspaper in one hand and a paddle in the other, just killing
You have no
it.
idea, dude.
No,
I'll,
he's apparently one of the best at that.
Unreal.
I'll slaughter him. You have no idea.
I would love to see you try.
Does he serve hard?
Crazy serve. He gets down real low. Oh, we got footage of it.
Well, he couldn't publicly play ping pong if he wasn't great at it because it would just
Right.
destroy his whole gimmick.
That is
true.
funny.
Right?
Yeah, but if
That's
you
a
don't
great
look
point.
at him and realize he's an athlete, you don't know what you're doing.
Oh my god! Look at that. This is hilarious.
I mean, look at that. He's like a hobo savant.
But
Killing it.
I'm more impressed with the guy serving him.
You
And
are.
This is just one shot they keep showing over and over.
Yeah, this is
You
nothing.
think it's looped?
And this is back in his fatter days.
Yeah, Judah's not good at he's average at ping pong. I'm better.
Really?
Slaughter him. He's eating pizza playing ping pong. That is funny.
Killing it. And he was so nervous because he's like, I got to shine here. Everybody knows I'm good.
That's fucking great. Moon
Yeah.
Tower sounded so good.
So fun. So fun.
I was at this club, Comedy Off Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky. Great club.
Is it?
Awesome club, dude. Kentucky. I went to Keeneland, the racetrack. It's like a thing there. It's like everyone. It's packed. Like the whole city. Like everyone's dressed up for this thing.
Oh, yeah. The
It's like
big
a real.
hats.
I won some money. It was fucking fun.
Horse races?
A
Or
Quinella?
Yeah, dude.
Trifecta?
It's packed. Everyone looked like Django villains. They're so fucking dressed up. You know. It was great.
How much you win?
I only won like $80, but it was like
That's
you know,
fun.
I was hanging out. Had a drink. It's nice. They have like martini carts and shit.
Horse racing seems so fucking tense. It's so easy to lose.
Yeah,
Tony Soprano used to get so pissed when he lost at horse racing.
Yeah.
dude, that was such a good arc.
Furious.
Loved it.
Yeah.
With Isabella Rossellini. Was that her?
Ooh,
I
she's
think-
another
That's the
hottie.
name of the horse, right? Well, that was the name of the episode.
Pio Mai.
Pile
With
Mile.
the horse, yeah.
Dude, they play that Dean Martin song at the end. My rifle, my pony, and me. Great song.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Did you have a fun horse name?
I did. I think it was like Loverboy or something.
all right. There
They
we
have
go.
good names. One of them's called Screenwriter, which I kind of liked.
Here comes the squirter.
My favorite was the favorite
21
one was
odds.
Hoof-hearted.
Oh, fun.
Hoof-hearted.
Fun. Something my mom would come up to me. You got to watch this one.
Yeah, that was my favorite horse name.
Hoof-hearted.
Hoof-hearted.
The jockeys they're adorable. Because
Yeah.
they're just like tiny, they're 120 pounds.
They don't like that description, I don't think.
No, I'm sure not. But the women are going crazy. I'm like walking by women are like taking selfies with the horses and shit. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Women love horses.
Yeah, I went to. I did. Some
I've
of
seen
the,
video.
I went to. The, I went to Tonight Show. I did for the Tonight Show. I did a piece of the Kentucky Derby years ago where they sent me.
Weird.
It was weird, like just a live field piece, and it was.
You had to
weird.
wear that ridiculous suit,
I
right?
did. Yeah, I wore a dress. I interviewed Fred Thompson while I was wearing a dress.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
We got footage of that.
Fred Thompson.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard that he used to like take a limo to a pickup truck to go to his rallies.
Ha!
Oh, would he
To
really?
like
Really?
show how what a common man he
Sure,
was.
sure.
He's on brand.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I respect that.
Law and Order, man.
Yeah.
How many politicians were regulars on Law and Order?
Oh, That's
Right.
right. He was.
Yeah, he was.
I could never get on Law and Order.
Really?
Never got it. I've auditioned. I didn't get it.
How many times did you audition?
Phew.
Many times.
Huh.
And they didn't choose you?
No, they didn't.
Oh, a lot of people have done Law and Order.
Everyone.
Not
Has done
you,
Law
not
and Order.
everyone.
No, I haven't.
Quinn never did it, right? He was always
Yeah,
mad.
Quinn
about
had that whole bit about never doing
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
They probably asked him. He didn't want to do it.
No, he said he couldn't get on it.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
You couldn't?
No.
Oh.
Weird.
It's
Have you
not
been
that
on it,
weird.
No.
Have you
Never-
tried?
Never even auditioned.
Right.
Sam?
No.
They just asked me straight up, and I said no.
Turn it down?
Yeah.
Got a call back recently.
Did you?
Aha.
Stupid actor talk. Got a call back. Boo.
Yeah. I've auditioned for 8,000 things. I've never got one.
Hmm.
Not
Really?
one.
Oh, same. Yeah, I never get anything.
Yeah. I didn't even care anymore. Remember that time you took your shirt off?
Yes.
That was fun.
I thought I would just like do stupid shit to at least make it funny for me.
What was this for?
I was for Amy's movie. I just took my shirt off in the audition because it was supposed to be like an idiot.
Wait, what were you
and you got it.
I didn't get it.
Oh,
Ah, that's
Oh,
it.
Bert,
It's all soft in the
they gave
wound.
it to Bert Kreischer.
Wait, Amy didn't put you in? She made you
No.
audition?
This was like years ago.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That seems strange.
It's fu- It
No.
is funny.
Yeah, it's funny to take the shirt off.
Were you in Trainwreck?
Yeah, I got cut out.
Me too.
Ooh.
You
I
got
had a
cut
good
out?
Yeah, I had a good scene too.
Oh, I had a bad
I
scene.
saw the scene. I was like, oh, it must have sucked. But then I saw it and I was like, no, it was actually good. It wasn't bad. They told me why they did it. But I was like, fuck.
Cut for time.
They said it was too long a scene, and the guys, Bill Hader and Bill stole a horse and carriage,
Wow.
and they thought
Oh, you were the driver.
I was a horse driver, and they said it just didn't fit that he would do that. It didn't make sense.
Damn, that would have been a great scene.
You know, it's funny. Kurt was writing that movie, before they even shot it, when he was telling me about it, he was like, yeah, I'm trying to get them to do something else. It doesn't, like, he was even saying before they shot it, it didn't make sense to him that they were doing that.
Damn.
Yeah. It sucks to get cut out of an Apatow because they're so long anyway.
I got
Yeah.
cut out of Crashing this season.
Oh,
What?
Did you?
Yeah, I did a roast with Mateo Lane. I had good lines too. It sucked to like not get in. But
Yeah, and you work on that. You write those jokes.
Yeah, it
Did
was
you know
fun.
you got cut out, or did you
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
the episode?
no. They said, I didn't watch it. They just sent me an email. They're like, we're sorry, whatever.
Oh.
But it was fun. I was roasting Mateo Lane, gay comic
Sure.
funny dude.
Yeah.
I said, you're from Brooklyn, but you spend all your time in Queens.
That's a good joke.
That's
pretty good, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Stormy
He had a
Daniels
couple
will-
good lines on me too. He had some. It was fun, man.
What did he say?
Fuck, I'm trying. Oh, he said, you're tall. He said Sam loves basketball, and you know that because he's tall, something, and he doesn't know who his father is.
That's fun.
Pretty good.
Did they leave you in there?
No, they just fucking cut the whole scene.
Oh, they got
Damn.
the scene. Okay.
Yeah.
I got cut out of the Shandling doc.
Did you?
Wow.
I killed him.
How good was that doc?
I didn't see it.
it's great.
Oh,
You gotta
dude,
watch
you gotta
it.
watch
It's
it.
killer.
It's
I will.
incredible.
I like Garry Shandling. I remember the first time I saw him was when he was Joan Rivers was guest hosting the Tonight Show, and he did his thing. And I remember they cut him off in the middle of his final joke. It's a small world, and he came back and finished it on panel. It was really weird. I think that the music cue was off.
Mhm.
He was so fucking funny.
Oh, so fun.
I
Larry
remember
Sanders
the-
is like top 5 shows ever, I think.
I never
man.
really watched it, but everyone says
Oh,
it's
dude,
brilliant.
it's
Killer.
the best. So good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It holds up hard too.
It
It's
does.
so
It
good.
really does. Yeah. And you'll just watch episode after episode after episode.
Every character, dude. Rip Torn, Jeffrey
Yeah.
Tambor, they're all. It's as good a sitcom as
Oh,
ever
yeah.
was made.
It's innovative.
It's on the HBO app now, but like it wasn't at first. And so I bought like all the DVDs. And it was
Oh,
like,
wow.
Do you still have them?
yeah.
What a dope.
Well, I have
Throw them out.
what's his name signed it? Not
Not Gary. Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey Tambor signed it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is he in trouble now? What happened with him?
He's not. I mean, he's not doing the show
Transparent. They say he
anymore.
harassed women. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if
What's
he-
the show now though? Without he's the whole show. I
it
thought.
sounded to me when I heard what they said he did, unless there was more, but it sounded like the way a guy and unless his assistant said he was like hitting on her or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but he dry humped one of them,
Oh,
the
that-
girls. But I
that's
don't know if he was
funny.
doing it to be serious or they should waiting for a take. He was obnoxiously doing it to be funny.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know
the
what fuck-
issue is that like he was running around everywhere, being like an advocate for everything and being outspoken and
Well,
saying
that's how they
take this
get you.
seriously and and it's like there you can't have room for an ounce of hypocrisy before they get you.
Yeah,
Right.
we got into it while he was here. It was an unpleasant interview. It's unfortunate too because I liked him. He was such a big ball
You didn't
buster
do the
that
show anymore.
Wouldn't do it anymore.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I just recently watched your Nancy Grace YouTube.
She might not come back either.
Yeah, we're hoping not.
That was tense.
Yeah.
Edge of my seat.
Yeah, she had ugly little hands.
Uh-huh.
We kind of couldn't believe that she was doing the show. Roman was
Yeah.
like,
I've
"You guys
asked her
went
so many times.
You guys went Nancy Grace?" We were like,
Yeah.
"Yes, she's not coming in here." Like to the moment, we wouldn't even announce that she was coming on because we were convinced.
She had blocked me on Twitter already.
And she came on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think she did it to confront me too. She goes, "Oh, so he talks." Like she thought she was
Right.
going to be this pissant. And I'm like, "Good, because I don't like her. I didn't like her."
It didn't work
Yeah.
out well for her.
No, not at all. So what do you think? I'm afraid to.
What is that one where she's dancing?
Dancing with the
Dancing
Stars.
with-
She was
Yeah.
on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, it
She
was
was.
called
Yeah.
Dancing with the Pigs.
Yeah, she does have a Paula Dean thing.
Yeah, she really does. She's an unpleasant lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she belongs in your same category as Jesse Ventura. Jesse won't do the show
Wow.
No, I know.
because you fought with him.
Yeah, these guys. Just who cares?
Yeah. Come on.
It's really interesting because probably the worst fight I ever saw you get into on the air with somebody was Jericho, and you and Jericho are pals.
We are. Yeah.
What do you guys fight about?
There was. This was the first time he was on. I remember Patrice was on that day too.
Yeah.
It was at the old XM studio, and Chris was in.
I think his book had just come out.
Yeah.
His first one, I think.
Yes, and I knew who he was, of course, but I wasn't that familiar with him. But he was saying something, and I forget how Christopher Reeve's name came up.
He was doing like a. He was
I really
doing
like where this is going.
He was
Yeah.
doing a Christopher Reeves Foundation like
Yeah, it was
hockey
some,
thing.
It was some ice skating thing. Wow,
Oh, here we go.
this is so old.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Jim was about to make a joke about Christopher Reeves, and then Jericho was like, "Don't do it, man, don't do it." And Jim like almost like looked at him like, "What the fuck? Like, don't do it." And then he did it, like specifically at that point, and then it became a thing.
Yeah, I did it to make Anthony laugh.
Yeah.
And,
And then it became
there's
a.
Chris and there's me. Oh, you can hear
Jer-
Patrice. Yeah.
Jericho doesn't put up with shit though.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
actually a good friend of mine today.
right? He's a good dude, but he does not put up with shit.
No. Yeah, but I'm saying, but it wasn't done. Let's get vicious.
As Jimmy's getting ready to get raped by
This is when it was all clipped out. It was before like.
The whole thing.
Obi's sitting there. Look at how his fingers are together.
Wow, this is the old.
Yeah.
This is the old studio.
And it was before we aired like full stuff on YouTube.
These were just clips.
It was just like a 3-minute version of what was a much longer.
clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I miss that old studio.
That's the thing about Opie. He loved that drama. Like,
Yeah.
he wanted to just keep that going. Like, Michael Madsen threatened to beat my ass.
I get that though. Honestly, like
It works.
We didn't always see eye to eye on things, but with certain like I agree with him on that. Like it is compelling when people are getting into it. Like you got to let that kind of go on.
Oh, sure.
Michael Madsen was in here and he told
didn't
me
see that.
he told me I was a liar because I told him I had never hit a woman. He was, I mean, I've never, and I didn't. Nobody
That's
picked
a
up on
Hollywood
it.
OG right there.
It was like incredible. Like you know how people say like, oh, when you do this, when you do that, it normalizes abuse to. Like he literally was like, that's a normal thing.
Wow.
And
that's how we
Yeah.
prepared for that part in Reservoir Dogs.
yeah, he was like, I was like, no, I've never. No, never. And he was like, you're full of shit.
Damn.
I was like, okay.
I think I remember that.
Okay, whatever you say, Michael Madsen. It was
Travis
really
has the clip, the Jericho clip.
Oh, okay,
He
great.
found where it is.
I actually played in a celebrity. Christopher Reeve used to have a celebrity game at the Garden. I played 4 years with it. It was great. But the one year I asked my dad,
Jimmy.
my dad could come.
Jimmy's
itching.
Don't fuck around with Chris. He was a good dude, man.
Yeah, why would I?
I can see your wheels spinning.
Not at
Jimmy's
all.
itching.
The third annual blink off.
That's terrible.
Oh, he did it.
That's great. Terrible.
Everybody's going.
You know what? Christopher Reeve in a wheelchair could still kick your ass.
Oh, big deal. Good for
So-
him.
Great answer. I thought you were supposed to be a comedian. That wasn't funny. But anyways,
I'd
the
have
point, I
gone
have a
more on
story
the-
about it, you jackass.
Wow.
Don't interrupt my stuff. I can't even tell the story now. It's been built up so
Oh,
much.
He's really mad at me.
Well, dude, it was a friend of mine. You don't talk shit about someone's friend like that.
Yeah, well, that's true. But he was a very famous guy, and you know, we poke fun at it. You know, we do it. It's not that it's nice, but we do it.
Ladies and
But-
gentlemen,
but
Jimmy
Owen-
gets his ass kicked
Owen A.
No, but
right
I'm
after
not.
these
Opie
words.
and Anthony, the host of the show, your bosses,
Yes.
are being respectful.
Bosses.
Well, I
And
wasn't
and you
being-
got to cross the line when I said don't say it.
Well, I wasn't being disrespectful. It
Yes,
was-
you were. It's very
No, no, no.
disrespectful.
You didn't say
I'll
you
be
were friends
honest with
him.
you. I was this close to being disrespectful, but
didn't.
Jimmy jumped on it first.
But no, but you
which
didn't
is
say.
horrible.
First of all, you didn't say you were friends with him. You just said you played in a tournament
Dude,
with
I'm
him.
just kidding with you, man.
I was actually going to go
Not
with
kidding.
the.
Say what you
I
want.
could see your wheels spinning when he
Yeah.
said that. I was going to go on that.
Ah, see, I threw you a softball.
See, I was going to go on that part.
I would
but-
love to see him put Jimmy in some type of finish.
You know what it is? You know what
And
the
Jimmy can bend at least.
I think that's where
Wow.
it gets friendly
And then
again.
Patrice was but it got heated for a while. It was not
Right.
just that; it got heated. But yeah,
It went up and down because
I
there was
did
some
feel-
harboring resentment.
yes.
I did feel bad about it because they were friends, and I didn't know that Chris's mom had been, I think, paralyzed by some abusive guy. Like he had a legitimate
Wow.
reason to be hurt by it, and I didn't know
Shit.
that
I
at the
don't know.
time.
That
So-
would have been a great WWE storyline, though. Some guy
Right.
paralyzes your mom. You're like, oh, dude.
But I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. You know, just had if somebody is friends with the guy, and you know,
You
Yeah.
got to do it. That conversation really hit a hurdle. But you got to do it. I feel like it's a Christopher
get
Reeve.
it.
They put it out there.
in that moment when you don't know, you just fire it out. But
Yeah,
anyway, he
of
and I had that
course.
argument, and the next time I saw him, remember Lynn Koplitz had that show. It was a music show,
Z-Rock.
Z-Rock.
Yeah.
And I did an episode of that, and Chris was there.
What?
He was on the episode.
Oh,
with
Jericho.
Me. Yeah, Jericho. And
Okay.
we had no, not Reeve. No,
I was going to say,
no,
I
no,
think I
Chris
should have been
Jericho.
there.
And we kind of made up. I think we made up on the radio somewhere. It was weird, but then we kind of got to know each other, and
Yeah.
he became actually a good friend of mine. I really.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a silver platter. It's like a Stephen Hawking thing. You know, you got to do it.
It's
Yeah.
one of those things where, like, Christopher Reeve was so famous, and the incident of Superman having this accident. You know, of course, you forget, like, in the moment, you don't care that it's a real human being with feelings. You're just doing a
course.
dumb joke.
Plus, you got challenged a little bit.
Yeah. that
Don't
was
do it. I
part of
see your
it.
wheel spinning. Don't do
Right,
it. And you're
right.
like, now it's like,
That's all it takes for a comic.
Of course.
Yeah, me and Anthony, I remember, I'll never forget me and Anthony sitting there kind of look, and I had to do it for Anthony. I couldn't not do it because he was
Yeah.
like, oh, and I'm like, you know.
yeah.
Man, remember back in the day? Like I remember in college, I went to a Halloween party, and the costumes used to be so offensive. And this guy came up in a wheelchair with a Superman costume.
I saw that in New York in the street. Yes.
Yes, and I was like, that guy's a cool guy. I remember thinking he was like the life of the party. I was like, great costume. But now that would be blogged and,
You'd
taking
get
a
fired
photo.
from your job
yeah,
for that
exactly.
now.
That
They'd be
was
like,
it.
look at this.
Well, because everything gets everything's on social media now.
Yes, but he was like getting high fives at this party. Those days are
Well,
over.
then he didn't commit to his costume.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
It's another guy on Twitter. Sorry, I know and like Jim's comedy, but if this was a serious tweet, then he's dead to me forever.
Oh my
I'll
You should
god.
reserve
respond to
future
that.
tweets when I find
People
out where
act like-
Jim is coming from.
This is serious, tell him.
And then I looked at
on
his
Twitter
profile.
like you owe them something on a free platform where you're just giving out jokes.
But then I look at his profile and he goes, "Animal lover, great sense of humor." Oh, guys, fucking relax. Everything is not a bigger statement about a larger subject.
Right.
I know.
Sometimes it's just a joke.
Yeah, like if you need a joke so you can jump off on your soapbox, then just admit, I'm going to use this to springboard into what I want to say.
Yeah.
But don't put it on me.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
be honest.
Right.
Everyone on Twitter seems like agenda driven. Like they're like, they just
Oh.
want this to fit what they want to. You're right. They want
My
to talk
goodness.
Mm-hmm. Just enjoy the joke.
It's or don't like it.
Or
I'm
don't.
okay with
Well,
that.
yeah.
But don't make it look like it's some serious, it's a call for anarchy. Shut your faces. Just being cute.
Yeah.
Just being a sweet boy.
Like John Sterling said, it's still about his calls. It's just a cute thing at a baseball game. It's not cute.
Did you hear the last
Right.
John Sterling call?
Oh my fucking God.
I mean,
Do you guys like John Sterling?
Who?
Yankee announcer?
he's the one who does all those famous home run calls.
Oh yeah, I love that
Where he
guy.
goes like,
Hey,
"Hey,
Yankees win.
from
Hey,
A-Rod."
I like that, but his home run calls are atrocious.
What are they? Let me hear.
They're the ones that, like, he's famous for A-bomb from A-Rod, a back-to-back, and a belly-to-belly. Like, he does, like, cute nicknames for every single player and play on words
yeah.
to the point where clearly he's just getting himself over. Like, it has nothing to do with making sure that you experience the action on the field. It's
Right.
just like, he makes it the John Sterling show.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to pass the time in there.
He's the worst.
Yeah. Do we have that? I'm sure it was sent yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was over the weekend.
It was a Giancarlo Stanton
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
Which previously he called it Stantonian,
Yep, he does say that.
as if that was a thing.
It's
That's
so
weird.
awful.
That's not good.
It's so.
Is he doing all right now? He was struggling.
What do you
Stanton.
mean? Oh, I don't know. I only know when there's a bad home run call. I can't watch.
Yeah, we go based on the John Sterling calls, and that's it. Apparently, he's hitting home runs because we're listening to it.
Thank God.
Thank God is right.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank the Lord Almighty above. We're getting
Hey. Oh, we're getting a file, a clip.
pulling up the clip.
Here we go.
Oh, this is old school. What are you in DOS?
Yeah, it's well, a lot of operator error.
Yeah.
Well, here is
Here we
John
go.
Carlo, who fly to center his first time. Pitch. Swung on and drilled to deep right field. That ball's high. That is far. It is gone.
Fine. Good.
John Carlo. Non de Medicar. That ball sure traveled far. John Carlo. A 2-run blast, a Stantonian home run, and the Yankees take a 4-2 lead.
It's like it's
What
not
the
about
fuck?
you,
Wow.
stupid. It's not about you.
And he's not Italian.
No, he's not.
Giancarlo Stanton.
don't
Stop
think he
doing
is.
stuff in Italian.
But
He's not Italian.
But he said, I don't know why people get all riled up. It's just a cute thing at a baseball game. But it's not cute.
It isn't
You're
cute.
a man. It's not a cute. You're not a fucking 8-year-old precocious redhead at a party.
Right.
It's embarrassing when you're driving in your car, right? And your wife is sitting next to you, and you're like, "Let me listen to the game." And this guy comes on and goes, "He hit a home run." And she's like, "What are you listening to?"
Right, right.
Like, it's usually not like this, honey. He usually just says the stuff. He doesn't sing.
Baseball seems like that sport where you go kind of crazy in the box too. Like if you're in there alone,
'Cause it's such
too
a
long,
boring
it's like
game.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Some of these games.
Well, you have
Yeah.
a person on with you. I mean, she's got a co-host, Susan Waldman.
Yeah, but he likes to ignore her a lot of times.
He does. She's on the pay no mind list.
Oh yeah. When it comes time.
John Stanton's been really slumping lately.
And over here on third base.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like. He has somebody in there with him, and he
Uh-huh.
doesn't like that there's somebody in there with him.
Wow. Well, he's 79.
Is he? No, he's not.
I think he's old.
He's not 80 years old.
Give it a Google.
79.
Boom! Oh my
79.
He looks pretty fucking good for 79.
He's 79. Yeah. Did you see the Joe Pa movie?
I loved
did.
it.
Did you?
I think
I
Pacino
heard
should
it's
be
great.
nominated for something for that. He was so good.
I heard it's a great movie.
Don't tell me how it ends. I'm
Yeah.
halfway through.
Do you like it?
I'm loving it so far, but I dozed off. I watched it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, the acting's really, really good. It's
Fireberry.
it's
There
heavy
is.
though.
He looks
heavy.
so
I mean, it
much
is
like
it
him.
is
He
weighty.
really does.
It was so good. That's
Yeah.
that Pacino on the left, or is that?
Yeah, it's
Left.
Pacino on the left.
Wow.
You know, it's fun. I watched half of Heat recently.
Me too. I
good
just watched
play.
it.
Really?
I didn't like it when I first saw it, but this time around, I actually did enjoy it.
The old
great.
Marky Half movies.
Yeah, that's me. Marky Half.
There should have been a longer shootout scene though with those cops.
Which one?
Did it take a while?
Oh,
40
the
minutes.
bank robbery?
It's such an action movie. It's such a like a jerk off. You know, no one talks a lot. Everybody's so troubled and angry. It's great.
Well, Anthony, our own Anthony Shitloaf
Shitloaf
told
Anthony?
me something I didn't know. Because I always wondered, why is Pacino yelling in that? Give me what you got!
Right.
But then someone said that the character was supposed to do coke. And for some reason, I don't know, it didn't make it till the final script, or maybe they put it in and then they cut the scene. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But that made more sense.
Yeah. She's got a great ass.
Yeah. I was like, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
That director is pretty good, though, man. Michael Mann.
He's
yeah.
great. But
He
they made
wrote it.
they made Pacino look a little weird.
That's how you know HBO's done a good job with the Paterno movie. That it just goes to Heat right
Yeah,
away.
it
Like,
totally does.
5 seconds of Paterno
I think I
talk
like
into Heat.
Paterno was
You know what was
fucking
good?
amazing.
Heat.
Yeah, that kid's got a great.
Yeah, but queries are blah, blah, blah.
I think I like the Kevorkian movie better.
It was
I
great.
never saw
Yeah,
that.
it wasn't as funny, but it was good.
Yeah, I think.
You don't know Jack, it's called.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is what it's.
It was, yes.
Yeah, that's,
Really?
that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
title of the
That's
movie.
funny.
I know, not the best title, but a good movie. And
Yeah,
he was
I
also
like that
good
better.
as Phil Spector.
I
yeah,
think you know
yeah.
what? I like the Phil Spector movie better than the Paterno movie
Did he
as
really
well.
play Phil Spector
Very
as
well,
well?
too,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
He's doing all
played
the
every-
HBO movies.
HBO.
Those
look
are all-
at Pacino as Phil Spector.
Those are all HBO movies.
What's
Spectre.
What's the story there with Spectre?
He was accused, really with overwhelming
shot a woman
evidence.
in the mouth.
Accused. Wow, he
Yeah.
was accused. I don't think he was
He's
found.
in jail.
No.
He's in prison,
Phil
isn't
Spector-
he?
Oh, that's right. He claimed he was not guilty.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
yeah,
he was a real piece of shit. I mean, he really aside from that, like he had a loaded gun always in recording
Yeah,
sessions. and
wall
stuff.
of sound, my friend. He could do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Harrison.
murder.
Yes.
That's,
Let
At
me
least
hear,
rape.
Let me hear him, Pacino. Let me
I
hear
love
Pacino. As Phil
Pacino.
Spector.
Pacino in the Phil Spector wig is the greatest thing ever.
I know. It's actually more believable than his actual wig.
Wow, the stunt double is Jeffrey Gurian.
He looks like a poodle.
Can we see video, Troy, of him as Phil? He was so good.
I never seen Phil, the real one.
Oh my God, that is Pacino.
that I sick, no talent. He kept me from my children. Turn that fucking thing off. If I hadn't found her, he locked me in my room. If I hadn't found her in the gutter.
It's still pretty Pacino.
It is.
You know,
It
it's
is,
still, but it's
Yeah.
great. It's great, but it's still pretty Pacino.
But his mouth is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good, man.
He's good. Have you seen Simone? All right.
His voice is his voice. He can't change his voice.
No, he can't.
But he's good enough to.
A real actor can change his voice.
No, real actor just takes
Ask
the
all those.
embodiment of the character.
Ask all those people from The Wire.
They had to change their accent.
That's right.
He didn't, though. He sounds like Phil Spector.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's great. I'm not.
Yeah, he's also great as fucking Roy Cohn. He plays so many different people.
What's Roy Cohn?
He was a lawyer with HIV in Angels in America.
Oh, right.
Ah.
He's Trump's mentor.
What?
Yeah, Roy Cohn. He was Trump is very, very looked up to Roy Cohn a lot.
Hmm.
He was a ruthless guy.
Interesting. Gay?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Gay and died of HIV.
Never heard
I
of that.
remember he threatened his doctor in the movie. I'll sue you if you say, because the guy gave him. I think the guy said you have HIV from anal sex or some shit like that. And
Mhm.
he said,
Nice.
I'll sue you.
Damn.
It's not a great story, but I mean, he's just a
No.
ruthless guy. He was working with McCarthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really, really ruthless guy.
Oh, I have never heard of
guess-
him.
So,
Oh, his former mentor and fixer to handle Russia probe.
Now he's got that Michael Cohen.
Different
wait, 18?
spelling.
Is he dead or
Yeah.
alive? Oh, he's dead, Roy Cohn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
80s.
1927.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that in the present.
Yeah, he died in 86.
Okay.
Bronx guy.
There's four of us just staring.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
that's
There were
okay.
the
We're all
results.
looking at pictures of him, and you say Bronx guy, we're all stumped.
I think none of us knew who Roy Cohn was.
That's a hilarious. People also search for Joseph McCarthy and then Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah,
Talk
right.
about diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, why Jeffrey Wright?
It's probably in Angels in America.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, he was in that movie.